Hi everyone, my name is Lonnie. I am from Canarella. It is my websites as well as my business. We make jams, preserve food, ferment food, and dehydrate food. And this is going to be our first video, and we are starting out by showing you how to make your own vinegar. You can make white wine vinegar and red wine vinegar with the same ratios that I'm showing you right now. There's only a few different things you need. You need a glass container. I happen to have a couple of crocks. They're very small, like the 1 gallon crocks. You can also use a mason jar as long as it's glass. Make sure it's cleaned out really well before you start. Another thing you'll need is some cheesecloth. Cheesecloth is very readily available at Walmart, Amazon, wherever you want to get it. I get a nice big package of it, so I have it with all the different things I use it for. Another thing you're going to need is the mother of vinegar. You can get mother of vinegar for just making regular apple cider vinegar. If you look at a Bragg's organic vinegar, you'll see on the bottom that it's kind of slimy, and that is the mother. We are using Supreme Mother for our red, and then I've got another one which is the mother vinegar for the white. I buy these on Amazon. It is a forever staple in your pantry. It's just like having a sourdough starter. You always have it as long as you keep feeding it. You'll be able to make vinegar for a lifetime. Also, we got 2 bottles of wine. One is a white wine and one is a red wine. We got our wines after a lot of research. It says in most recipes that you should not use wine that has sulfates. And if you noticed, I noticed going to 5 different stores, that every wine we have in the United States of America has sulfates. The wines that are in Europe, Italy, all over on the other side of the ocean, they have a law that you cannot use sulfates in making wine. So the wines that I got are from Italy, and they have natural sulfates, so it's not going to harm the taste of your vinegar. That's why you don't want sulfates. It can really disturb the fermenting as well as what your vinegar is going to taste like. Once you have all your supplies, also have some rubber bands, because you're going to rubber band your cheesecloth on top of your glass vessel. So the first thing we did was we poured, it's a simple ratio, 1 to 3. You want 1 cup of mother of vinegar to 3.5 cups of wine. So for the red, I used a whole bottle of wine, which makes actually 4 cups, but you can drink that extra half a cup or put it in. It's not going to make a huge difference. And we did the same for the white. We put the mother vinegar in first, then we put the regular vinegar, the wine, I'm sorry, I'm acting like it's already vinegar. Then we put the wine on top of it. You put it into your crock, and then all you do is you take your cheesecloth and you cover your crock so that it's really taut, because the cheesecloth is going to keep out the gnats that could get into the vessel while it's fermenting. And you want to put it on nice and tight so that you have a good seal on that, like this. And then you will be able to go ahead and put it in a pantry. I turned the light on to show you where I put most of my fermenting goes into the pantry, because it's a dark area that stays cooler than the rest of the house. After about 6 to 8 weeks, your vinegar should be done. If you want to test it, the best way to test your vinegar is take a piece of plain white bread, whether it be sourdough, sandwich bread, whatever, because it's got the least amount of flavor in it to be able to test your vinegar. And then just dip it in your vinegar and give it a little taste. And if it's what you think you would like to have as the taste, go ahead and bottle it up. But if it is not, put it back into the cool, damp-ish place so it can ferment some more. When you open this up, you're going to notice that there's a film on the top as well as a lot of residue around the edges. Please don't worry about that, because when I'm going to be doing another video where I will show you what happens, in a little trying to figure out how we can do this the best way for you. But once you ferment this, there's going to be a film and a residue. But what you do when you're done with this is you take what do you call them? The strainers, like I use for a lot of my jams, and you pour all of it into the strainer and let it drip into a bowl. Once it's gone into the bowl, you take the residue, which is your new mother of vinegar, and you put it into a glass jar, and you have it for the next vinegar you want to make. I mean, it's a very simple thing, and it really is a lovely way to give a gift during the holidays. I will be doing another video showing you how we ended up straining ours and bottling it, but that won't be for at least 8 weeks. So why don't you go ahead and start your own vinegar? Remember, you only need a few things: a crock, some mother of vinegar, some wine without sulfates, some cheesecloth, and a couple of rubber bands. It's that simple to make your own vinegar. Any questions or comments, please leave them for us. Remember, this is our first video, so we don't look really pretty, and we are kind of trying to figure out how to use the phone. My tripod now is my recipe box and my lollipop box on top of it. Have a great day, and I hope to see you again soon. And I'm going to do a unprofessional turning this off, and watch this. Bye-bye.